The drought begin, guys. Welcome to Planter Garden TV. How you guys doing today? If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Yes, guys, as you can see here, the soil is really dry, and every year this is how it really is. Every year this is the type of weather we deal with. We barely get rain, especially in this season. We barely get rain. Is most likely real harsh dry weather season, and that's what we're dealing with right now. We get a little dew the other day, but it didn't last that long, and it didn't even soak the earth as we would like it to. When the drought is on and when the weather is really hot, it dries out the surface of the soil. It dries the surface of the soil, and it made the plants struggle during the middle of the day while the sun is up. Right now the sun is up, and if you notice, I'm going to show you something here. If you notice here, this is a comfrey plant. It's not gonna die. Even though the weather have it looking with his leaf bend down, it's not gonna die, but we're gonna happen in the evening when the sun finish, it's gonna revive itself. So the sun is really hitting the leaf them. This is the comfrey plant here. And these comfrey plant, you can see them struggling, really struggling in the weather. But the thing is, it's not gonna affect them. It's not gonna affect them. It's just in the middle of the day. When you come out in the middle of the day, this is what you're gonna see. Certain plant, not every plant, certain plant operate like this. Many other plants, you will never know the difference. Like when we're talking about bell pepper, it's hard to figure out when a bell pepper plant is struggling in the heat, because this is what bell pepper plant love. Pepper plant love the heat. So even though we're dealing with real serious weather right now, still this eggplant is definitely ready to harvest. Okay, we still can come in the garden and we still can get dinner. We still can get anything. So this is what I'm saying, guys. The heat is on, and my goodness, the good thing about in these with this Edo patch here, with this Edo patch, the leaf of the Edos help cover the surface, help cover the ground, if you notice down there. So even though the sun is hot and penetrating, the leaf of the Edo will cover the heat, so you're gonna get some kind of moisture down inside there. Hey Pure Grow, what's up, man? Blessing to you. Yes, everything is fine, everything is fine. Just here walking through the garden, trying to see what is actually happening at this moment. But right now, everything is doing really well. You know, even though we're dealing with the type of weather that's going on right now. But every year, this is what we go through, guys. We go through a lot of these type of weather. But as you see, we're still able to harvest nice. Wait, let me harvest this eggplant here. We're still able to harvest okay. We're still able to harvest. We have two nice eggplant that we harvest. Down inside here, let me show you what's going on between this Edo patch right here. Serious heat wave is here for the next 5 days. Yes, over here, man, it was like 100 degrees today, I'm telling you. It was like 100-degree study. But the plants them still doing good, and that's what I love, man. That's what I love. This is why I recommend planting your plant deep. So whether you're not getting rain, whether your plant still gonna survive. Your plant still gonna do well. You see, these are eggplant, these are black beauty. I now harvest both of them. I have a nice one here to come in. There's two right here coming. This is a next one coming. This is a next one right here. Hey Faith Walk, how you doing? This is a next one right here. Man, this eggplant is going wild, I'm telling you. You see a next one over there? You see a next two coming up here? You see small one coming in? Listen to me, these eggplant gonna produce like wildfire. I'm telling you. Let me show you up here again. I have some more right up here. This is eggplant again. This is eggplant right here. Look, we have eggplant here. We have eggplant growing coming up here. We have eggplant over there. Man, listen to me. These eggplant is producing, I'm telling you. So, and the good thing I love about that, they producing and they're not stopping. They're still pushing flowers. They're still pushing flowers. So the soil is really dry, guys. Let me show you how dry the soil is. The soil is really, really dry at this moment. This plant is kind of struggling. This is lamb air. But the thing about it, I don't wet these plants. All right, the only thing I might do is give them some natural liquid compost in times like these, because I realize the weather is very challenging. This is a pepper plant I have. Look how this thing is growing really well there. And let me see what's going on down the bottom down in here. Okay, we have pepper here coming as well. We have pepper coming here. We have eggplant over here. Eggplant. This doesn't matter. Look how tall they're getting. Even though the drought is here, guys, you can naturally see. What I'm showing you is facts. You see, watch. The soil is really, really getting beat down. The soil is even clanging up. But one thing I can tell you guys, even though you see these plants, their root is buried way down in the ground. These plants, their root is very way down in the ground. So even though you see up here looking dry and hard, it's still getting moisture down there. This is why they stand up so looking so healthy, man. And these eggplant is producing like really well. You see, it's like rock. It dries. It dries. But because these plant deep, this is why they're not struggling. You're not seeing no farm of struggling, even though we're dealing with the weather like 100 degrees. Okay? So none of the plant, every plant, you're not seeing no sign of tiredness with these plants. All right, so let's walk through the bell pepper them for a minute, guys. Okay, let me see. This is why it's important to do sustainable regeneration agriculture. The land will care for the plant. That's right. That's right. That's right. The land will care for the plant. That's right. That's right. That's right. So now, what we notice going on here, we notice that these bell peppers start. This is the type of weather bell pepper love. Bell pepper love really, really hot sun. And for what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing this is one bell pepper tree here. It's loaded. I'm just giving you guys update, guys, because These gonna be some really massive bell pepper plant, and I just giving you guys updates so the people who follow me gonna understand. Okay, I remember when these bell pepper plant was down underground. Now look how tall these bell pepper trees. This one is naturally 5 feet, heading for 6 feet. This one right here, and it have on two nice beautiful pepper plus flowers. So right now, if I want to harvest bell pepper, I can do that. I'm just giving you guys the update. Okay, look at next one here. But this one needs tying on this stake right here, because you see it's bouncing, and the bigger this one get, it's gonna end up break this whole limb. Then I'm gonna lose the flowers that up there. Then I'm gonna be using, so this is important, guys. When you're growing peppers, bell peppers, especially when you're growing massive bell pepper tree. There's someone in this chat right now, who I believe, shout out to Pure Grow, because I remember seeing Pure Grow in my life, checking out my videos, and Pure Grow, remember when these bell pepper was small, very small. He remember when I was feeding them. He remember the garden. You understand? And now, like a month later, we have bell pepper tree almost 7 feet tall. Yes, this thing is almost 7 feet tall. It's taller than me. Watch, from the ground comes up, and we still going, comes up, almost 7 feet tall. We actually trying to get this to be a 10-foot tall pepper tree this year. And you know what? The greatest thing in this garden, nothing is surprising, because we grow a poblano pepper over the last year 10 feet tall. We grow bell pepper right in this area 8 feet tall. This one already like 7 feet right at this moment. This one, all right? And it's massive too, because it have another limb coming up right here too, and it have another going over there. So it's a massive bell pepper. And the good thing, yes, Pure Grow, yes. And the good thing about it is they produce a lot of peppers. So we're going over here again, and we're seeing bell pepper here. Hey Faith Walk, how you doing? This is the next one here. This one is heading for 7 feet. It's over 6 feet tall already. Guys, these are naturally bell pepper growing here. Bell pepper. Follow this channel, guys. Please subscribe to this channel, because I give weekly update on these bell pepper plants. Weekly update. So every week you're gonna be seeing me live or posting videos with these bell pepper plant, giving you all the update on the bell pepper plant. This is the next one here that need a stake, because it have a nice bell pepper here and it's shaking. We also have a nice one. This one already tied, so that's good. We have a next one here that need tying again. So all these plants is actually, almost all of them is taller than me already. Those pepper trees are healthy. Thank you. You could see, yes, you could naturally see the healthiness in the plant. So when you hear we come out here and we talk and we try to encourage others and we show you guys, we know what we're talking about. because we come with the proof. We come with the proof because we start out, we show you how we plant them, we show you how we take care of them, and we show you the production while they're growing. Look, we also have a nice massive one here. This one is big. This is a big one right here. We also have here, it's a lot of bell pepper coming in so far. It's a lot of bell pepper. So within the next 3 weeks, you will be surprised, you will be seeing bell pepper up in here like crazy. But what I do sometimes, I kind of harvest them early. Why I harvest them early? Because I want the plant to focus on the younger pepper. So once the pepper is mature enough, I harvest them and allow them to focus on the blossom and the younger pepper. So in a stage like that, you stand a chance of harvesting a lot of pepper. I don't know if you guys see what I now show you here, but I now show you a lot of bell pepper. I don't know if you guys was paying attention, but within this area here, I now show you a lot of bell pepper. Plus there's so many little flowers, plus there's so many little peppers coming in. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, if you now join, don't forget to hit that like button. Big ups to your special organic compost tea. That tea is real deal. Thank you, Pogo. Thank you. You know what? I'm so happy. Do you preserve them? Some of them, yes. Some of them I preserve them. Some of them I blend them and with vinegar and store them. Some of them I cut them up fine and freeze them. So yes, I do different ways I preserve them. You know what, Progo? I'm glad you was following. You was following this journey. I'm so happy because you see for yourself the transformation of this garden. Because a month ago, this thing was down there. I have a video showing you this thing was down there a month ago. And within a month, everything just started shooting up. This thing is actually 7 feet right at this moment. Everything is just picking height and just start producing, man. And we're not getting no water. That's the thing. But anyhow, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Share the video if you like, because this is live, guys. We're showing you live. If you're on your cellular phone, double tap the screen, hit the like button. This is live from Planter Garden TV. All right. This is another pepper here. This is another sweet pepper. I really forget the name, but I've been growing them for a long time. These pepper tree also produce a lot of pepper. You might get them to, they might grow to at least 5 to 6 feet tall, but they produce a lot of pepper, man. I'm telling you. So this year, I'm gonna have a lot of pepper, guys, a lot of pepper. But what I'm saying, guys, if you follow this channel, you're gonna learn a lot and you're gonna be a very successful gardener. Your garden will produce in abundance if you follow this channel. Why I'm gonna tell you that? Because we teach you how to plant, and we teach you how to plant that in case there's a drought in your garden, your plant still could survive and your plant still will produce. It doesn't matter whether there's a drought, yes or no, the plant will still grow well, the plant will still grow lovely and produce, because we understand what it takes and what you have to do. Because this is foolproof going on right here. Even though we're not getting no rain and the sun is burning every day, the garden is still green. Everything is just green and healthy. So we understand that, guys. So follow us. If you never, please hit the subscribe button. All right. Yes, so it's a big transformation. Yes, I see the transformation as well. Yes, I even watched you last year when you buried the pumpkin. Oh yes, 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 yes. That's true. That's true, Faith. You're right. That's true. Right across the last year, I harvest a pumpkin and I just bury it back in the soil. With sometime that's what I do as well. Because, but the thing is, I have to grow it. I'm not gonna go somewhere and get a pumpkin and put it in my, no. I have to grow that pumpkin. And then I'm gonna bury it back in the soil to add back some type of nutrient, because sometimes we also try to give back to the plant, to the soil. Hey Nike, what's up? How you doing? Blessings, blessings. Thank you. Over here we have our pumpkin growing over here. This is our pumpkin growing really nice and beautiful. I see it push out some male flowers the other day, but they all fall off. So I know it's gonna be pushing out female pumpkin very soon. But it's pushing out a lot of male pumpkin now. So that pumpkin, you just gotta leave that pumpkin there. That pumpkin will just do what it gotta do, man. That's what I like. You just let it do what it does, and you good. You see the okra plant and them growing really nice. You come and you get rid of these young ones very fast. You get rid of them very fast. When I say rid of them, harvest them. The more you harvest them, the more the plant produce for you. All right, so don't allow them to get too big and macho. Yeah, don't. I got some pumpkin seed germinate now. Okay, well, get them in the ground. Get them in the ground. Get them in the ground now. See, these are okra. This is a hot pepper tree. And this is a hot pepper tree. Look like you're gonna get it to at least 7 feet tall. Because right now it's 5 feet tall right at this moment. So it seems like we're gonna get this to 7 feet tall, this pepper tree right here. You know, you could just walk in your garden, pick your okra, wash them, and just eat them without even cook them. Raw pumpkin, raw okra. So you see, guys, everything is green. Even though we're not getting the rain, everything is green. So our trick to planting is actually showing proof that is actually work. It naturally works. Why we say it works? Because we're seeing it for our own self. Not getting rain, but still your plants them looking healthy. The soil is dry, but the soil, your plants still looking healthy. Yes, okra get tough in if left. Yes, you cannot thing your okra for too long because they get hard, and then you got to leave them for seed. These are some potato, sweet potato, that I put in water. I had a sweet potato and I put it in water and it started to root. And every time it root and push out a slip, I take it, plant it. Now they're running everywhere. They're running everywhere. I have to come and clip them because I don't want them run too far. I want to focus on the roots them that's already developed and covered. Because these roots is what produce the potato. So you want to make sure that these roots are covered. But I don't want them to go around running everywhere and producing roots. I want them to focus on this whole patch right here now. So I might be able to get a nice little harvest from there. All right. So these are some of my fruit trees here. They don't produce already. This is a nectarine. They don't produce already. I already harvest from them. This is fig I have coming up here. This fig tree is getting really massive. The body is getting real thick. So yes, guys, even though the video is about, what this video is about, guys, the video is about, we'll actually in like 100 degrees, 90 degrees, burning, the soil is hot, the soil is dry, but you still, everything just looking green and fresh. So the trick that we use to plant, it's working. Foolproof, it's working. Our compost tea that we create for our garden, it's also working, because we're seeing proof, we're seeing result. And this is what I'm talking about. It's all about results. What it's about? Results. Because we could come here and we could talk all day, but without result, it didn't make any sense. You understand? So the trick to planting, plant 10 to 12 inches deep. Yes, it's 100 now here in South Carolina. You see what I'm saying? Yes. The weather is burning up, but when you see the sun shining here, guys, I'm telling you, you naturally have to run under a tree. Right now, it's kind of cool down right now, but you naturally have to run under a tree to shelter from the heat. You understand? It's like the heat is naturally like it burn in your skin. But the plants, them still looking healthy and they producing. So the trick to this thing is, guys, if you're new to this channel, I think you need to, and you want to be successful in growing a natural garden without using chemical, you need to hit the subscribe button and you need to follow this channel. Because on this channel, we teach you how to grow a natural organic garden without going to the store, without buying anything from the store, just using what you have in your garden. All right? Yes, sir. You see what I'm talking about? I'm growing food. That's what I'm growing. So food. Do you see what I'm showing you? Food. Coming people live and always try to distract people. Come on. Pure go say, yes, sir. The okra and eggplant is loving the heat right now. Yes. 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 Okra love the heat, man. And this is why I choose what I'm planting and what I'm growing. I definitely choose what I'm planting and what I'm growing because of the type of weather you have to deal with. And like all up in the spring, what I'll do, I'll grow mostly like cabbage and collard greens and those type of plants. But when you come in the summer, you basically want to have plants in the ground that actually could stand the heat. Because when this heat starts pushing, it's a lot of heat. Over here, we're growing lima beans over here. This is lima beans. And I'm trying to see if they produce anything as yet or they getting ready to produce. But these are actually lima beans. It's surprising. I ain't see any beans as yet on this plant. I see on the other plant, but this plant so much vines and I ain't see any, but that's okay. Over here, guys, we also growing peanuts down inside here. All right, we're growing peanuts down in here. Okay, peanuts looking healthy. Nice, you see, nice healthy patch of peanut. Everything, look how green these peanuts looking, even though they're not getting no water. It's all about planting. Planting is a really important aspect in gardening. Very important. It's a very important aspect in gardening. Planting, how you plant, the way you plant, how deep you plant. All these things carry big weight in gardening for success. It's not just about walking, planting and walking in the garden. No, it's about how you plant, how you grow, how you take care of them. I know everyone have their own way of taking care of their plants. I know that. But I also know, okay, all right. You see, guys, I have to cage up this thing here because the squirrel them is eating them out. So I have to cage them up. It's crazy, right? But it's all about gardening. But anyhow, guys, yes, it's all about gardening. I'm gonna end this live right now, but you guys could join me back at, what time is it now? At 6 p.m. You guys could join me back at 6 p.m. I'll be right in this garden at 6 p.m. and we could talk about gardening, and I will be open to question on growing a natural garden successfully, whether you get in rain or not. All right, so I'll see you guys later on. All right, thank you, Progo, thank you. I will see you guys later on today, where we're gonna sit down and have a conversation about gardening. But you guys got to hit that like button. All right, the more you hit the like button, the more information you get. This is real information you get in, guys. Not no fake information, real information. All right, so see you guys later. Peace.